Commander Vexthor stood on the bridge of the warship Crimson Talon, his 4 arms crossed in what his species considered a posture of absolute confidence. The Crownecks had conquered 47 star systems in the past century, and their reputation preceded them across the galaxy. They were the apex predators, born on a world where gravity crushed lesser beings and storms could shatter mountains. Another primitive world, Vexthor growled, his mandibles clicking with satisfaction as Earth appeared on the view screen. Their broadcasts show they haven't even achieved faster-than-light travel. This will be over in hours. His second-in-command, War Master Throck, nodded agreement. They call themselves humans. Our scans show they're fragile. Single heart. No natural armor. No venom glands. They'll surrender immediately when they see our might. What the Crownecks didn't know was that humanity had been watching them approach for 3 weeks. In a bunker deep beneath the Rocky Mountains, General Marcus Patterson studied the alien vessel with keen eyes. Beside him, Dr. Rebecca Foster reviewed the biological data they'd collected from intercepted transmissions. They're impressive, Rebecca admitted. Redundant organs, exoskeleton that can withstand small arms fire, muscle density 3 times ours. They come from a high-gravity world with atmospheric pressure that would crush our lungs. Marcus allowed himself a slight smile. What's their homeworld's gravity? 2.3 times Earth's. And the atmosphere? Primarily nitrogen and carbon dioxide. Toxic to us. Temperature averages 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Marcus nodded slowly. Send the message we prepared. Let's see how they react to the truth. The transmission reached the Crimson Talon within minutes. A human face appeared on their screens, older, scarred, with gray hair and ice-cold blue eyes. I am General Marcus Patterson of the United Earth Defense Forces. We've analyzed your biology and your homeworld's conditions. We want to share something with you before you proceed with whatever invasion you're planning. Vexthor laughed, a sound like grinding stones. Your warnings mean nothing, human. Not a warning, Marcus replied calmly. Information. Your world's gravity is 2.3 times what you've adapted to. Ours is baseline. You evolved in 140-degree heat. We survive from -100 to +130 degrees Fahrenheit. Your atmosphere would kill us. Ours is 21% oxygen, a highly reactive gas that causes fires so intense they can melt steel. The bridge fell silent. Marcus continued, You think you're from a death world, Commander. But let me tell you about Earth. Our planet has killed 99% of all species that ever lived here through 5 mass extinctions. We have hurricanes with 200-mile-per-hour winds, earthquakes that level cities, and volcanoes that block out the sun. We have microscopic organisms that can kill you in days and large predators that hunt in packs. Our oceans are so deep that the pressure would crush your ships like tin cans, and we've explored them. Vexthor's mandibles trembled slightly. Lies. Your bodies are fragile. Fragile? Marcus raised an eyebrow. Commander, we heal from injuries that would kill most species. Our bodies fight off billions of pathogens daily. We have a stress response called adrenaline that lets us ignore pain and injury to keep fighting. We're endurance predators. We don't chase prey by being faster, we chase them until they collapse from exhaustion. Humans have run over 350 miles without stopping. We've survived months without food and weeks without water. On the view screen, Marcus stood and walked to a window. Behind him, Earth rotated in all its blue and green glory. But here's what you really need to understand about humans, Commander. We're not just survivors, we're thriving apex predators who learn to pack bond with other predators. Wolves. We domesticated them into dogs. We ride horses, prey animals that can kick hard enough to cave in a skull. We keep snakes as pets. We dive with sharks for fun. Dr. Foster stepped into frame. I'm a xenobiologist, Commander. I've reviewed your species' evolution. You're impressive, truly. But you evolved on a harsh world with few competitors. Every single organism on Earth is locked in an evolutionary arms race. Bacteria evolve resistance to our medicines, so we create stronger medicines. Prey animals develop better defenses, so predators develop better attacks. We're the only species on our planet that looks at a mountain and thinks I should climb that, or looks at the stars and thinks I should go there. Vexthor felt something he hadn't experienced in decades, doubt. You're welcome to test us, Marcus said quietly. But understand this, we've been at war with each other for our entire history. We know every way there is to kill efficiently. We've split the atom and weaponized it. We've created diseases that could wipe out entire populations. We've invented artificial intelligence and nanotechnology. And despite all that, we're still here, because we're too stubborn to die. He leaned forward. So I'll ask once, Commander, do you really want to find out what happens when a species that evolved on a true death world decides you're a threat? The bridge of the Crimson Talon was utterly silent. Throck finally spoke, his voice shaking. Commander, their oxygen levels, the atmospheric scans, it's accurate. They breathe a corrosive gas we use in mining operations. Vexthor stared at the planet below. A storm system larger than his entire homeworld swirled over one of the oceans. He thought of his warriors, brave and fierce, but evolved on a world with few challenges beyond environmental extremes. The humans had evolved alongside thousands of species trying to kill them, in an atmosphere that was literally flammable, on a geologically active planet that regularly tried to destroy all life on it. And they were offering him a choice. Set course away from this system, Vexthor said quietly. Maximum speed. Commander? Throck asked in disbelief. We sought worthy opponents, Vexthor replied, his voice carrying a newfound respect. We found them. But I will not throw away Crownek's lives against Deathworlders who tamed their own planet before reaching for the stars. Wisdom is knowing when you've met your match. As the Crimson Talon turned away, Marcus watched it go. Beside him, Rebecca smiled. Think they'll spread the word, she asked. Oh, they'll talk, Marcus replied. And every other species will learn the same lesson, Earth isn't just a death world. It's the death world. And humanity didn't just survive it, we thrived on it. Outside the bunker, across the planet, 7 billion humans went about their day, unaware of how close they'd come to war. But then again, they were used to existing on a razor's edge. It's what made them human. It's what made them champions of the ultimate death world.